A great leader is the one who has LCD. So what does LCD stands for? L stands for lead by example. Now, as a leader, you can't just be a visionary who has like a vision, but you have to be someone who is leading by example, who is always walking the talk, right? For example, if you have defined values for the company, now you can't expect people to follow the values and leave those values until unless you are not living those values. So you should be able to live by the values all the time, and you should be able to walk the talk. And you should be someone who has high work ethics, and you should be someone who is able to inspire people to follow you. So only when you lead by example, people will be able to follow you and you will be a great leader. Now, what is next? C stands for communicate effectively. Think of it as a great leader. If you are not able to communicate your message, if people are not able to understand what is the message that you're giving, people will not be able to follow you. They will move in different directions because they have not understood what are you talking about, right? Be it your mission, be it your vision, or be it the goals that you're setting throughout the organization. If people don't understand that, right, then they will not be able to follow you. So you have to be a great communicator who is able to communicate, who is able to simplify things, who is able to put the message in a way that people are able to understand. And when it comes to great communicator, it's not just about you being able to speak and talk what you want to, but it's also about listening, because active listening is one very crucial part of communication skills, right? So you need to be a great listener and also someone who is able to take the feedback and be able to act on the feedback as well, because feedback is also a part of communication. Active listening, right? And then your oral communication or written communication, which is like more of spoken words, and also the third part called as feedback, right? This actually is part of the communication. So communicate effectively. And then the third one is D. Now, people might be inspired by you, people might be following you, but people will stay with you only when you develop them, right? So as a leader, you should be able to develop your teams, right? You should be able to see their potential and help them to actually grow beyond their potential. You should be able to help them to actually find what they are good at, find what are their weaknesses, and help them to develop and help them to reach their fullest potential. You should be able to give them feedbacks at the right time. You should be able to coach them. You should be able to give them that direction, and you should be able to develop them, because everyone wants to grow. So when as a leader, if you are able to develop your teams, then your teams will stay with you for a longer time. So if you have to be a great leader, let's put it again in the summary. You have to have LCD, lead by example, communicate effectively, and develop your teams. And if you have this, then nobody can stop you from being a great leader and getting success for your organization. Thank you.